Hi everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel Sportsway. We bring you a content which has been the most speaked about during this current IPL. Though this is not the most interesting topic that the fans would like to speak about, it's the gloomy depression of Chennai and Mumbai, the once stalwarts, and even now the most favorites. You can't come them out when you still have 10 games in the hand, right? They can well all 10 games and pull out a comeback. That has happened with Mumbai in 2015. For CSK, it could be the first time, but let's see what these two teams have got. So, talk about that. We've got Sriram and Oval with us. Hi, guys.
Hello,
Hi,
hello,
Shravan.
Saranga.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
So, let's start with the current defending champions. Where do you think CSK went wrong? So, I mean, I know you're a huge CSK fan, Sriram, so I want to hear it from you.
So first of all, to start off with, it's actually disappointing to see CSK play like this. But I think like we can get things back in our way. So to start off with, I would say no, there was no active playing by the team. Like as soon if you see in the last match, like Kane Williamson and Abhishek, they were going well, and there was no proper plan to get them out. There was like no proper intention to take the wicket. As if like they are allowing Kane Williamson and Abhishek Sharma to go till 20 overs and win the match for them, but there should have been some point, like at least bring the fielders close in the circle or change the bowling option. Something should have been done, and that's what I think. Like Ravindra Jadeja is as he's new to captaincy, there may be some experience. I think he needs to get to do what Dhoni does.
What is your take, Oval? Let's hear from you.
To be honest, spending 14 crores on Deepak Chahar, being the lone bowler, building a team around him wasn't that good, to be honest. But Dwayne Pretorius has been amazing. Uh, a fact from my side that Chris Jordan, whenever he is in your team, you are not going to win a match. To be honest, I've seen him in England. It's a fact from my side, and not a fact, but a superstition that you have Chris Jordan in your team and you're not going to win it. So a lack of bowling, I would rather say, defending 200 and a plus, and then you lose. Shivam Dube has bowled in IPL before. It's not like that he is very dull kind of guy, but you never know when 35 are coming and 36 are coming.
But you cannot like give a part-time bowler or let's say a batting all-rounder a first over in the penultimate over of the innings and ask him to defend such huge runs. That was a mistake. I don't know if it was Jadeja who did that or a miscalculation of the overs, but that was a blunder Chennai did. They lost the match, which was in their hand. Like what Mumbai did with Pat Cummins, we cannot speak about Mumbai or Chennai without talking about Cummins this week. It was a horrendous performance for Mumbai fans, but Cummins, hats off. A real good knock. You showed what any player is capable of. So let's talk. Chennai. As Sriram said, they didn't show any intent, not just in playing this game, but they should have been more stronger in the auction even. The intent was missing there. Take it for both the teams. I mean, both the big teams didn't show much of an intent in bringing in huge players like Mumbai. In fact, went for Jofra Archer. Though yes, I agree, Jofra and Bumrah are very good, one and two attack and bowling, but they didn't have a backup in case one of them get injured. So we saw Sam taken for a ride by Cummins. That might not be the first time this season that we are seeing. Sam's has also been costlier previously also. So what do you think these teams should be doing right now to put a comeback? Let's talk from Mumbai's perspective on what they lost, where they lost. So, well, what do you think Mumbai did wrong to lose all these first four games?
See, you have a better start to the tournament. You have Ishan Kishan, who is under 15 crore tag, and he's just playing a strike rate of 100 and 110 nearly. In the first match, I saw 35 of 32, and then he just made a way out of that. Then he played 25 of 25, and then he made out a way of that. So it's not a thing that you need to see, but it's a scenario of the whole team that after the first wicket falls, who has the energy and that capability of going harder, who has that anchoring role in the team. So I think that Sky was out in the initial matches, and then Brevis was not given a chance. So I think that the anchor role that the team needed was a bit of lacking. Tim David now has been out of the team. I don't know why, but to be honest, this was a thing that I was looking for. That anchoring role was lacking in some place in the team in Mumbai Indians.
We never know when Tim David could come in or when Riley Meredith could be brought on as a good bowling option. Or maybe, who knows, Devil Groovis could be the baby ABD for our IPL, very own IPL. We have Mr. 360 already here for India in the team. Let's see. Sriram, what do you think of your rivals going again? Like, I know you guys will be counting on the Mumbai Indians also to lose when you lose. So, what do you think?
I think like for them, batting is sorted. Like Surya Kumar Yadav is always there to, even if you are in like 50 for 5 or 60 for 6, he's there to take your team to like 160 for 170 odd. But the thing like I feel is missing in Mumbai Indians this year is the fierce bowling attack. Like you need to have someone in the team like whom every batsman fears off. Like they should think like, chalo, this bowler is going, let us defend this over, and we will take over the bowler at the next over. There is not such a bowling option. I wouldn't say Bumrah is not doing that. But he's not in the peak of his form, and Mills too has to get the fierce bowling attack much. So that's what I feel is missing in Mumbai.
Oval has
Uh,
something to add on.
a point about Mills, RCB bowler, uh, going out of RCB, you never do good. Going out of RCB, you never do good because at RCB you didn't do good. So how can you do good at other clubs? So to be honest, if you play Time and Mills, you're not going to win it because he is not one of the pick, mine pick. To be honest, Relay, I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him to play. We had two options, Basil as well as Unadkat. No one is doing good, but I would say uh, Unadkat is a better choice.
Yeah, I would also pick Unadkat because he comes in handy as a tail end of batsman also. You can count on him to play a small ones, twos, kind of alternative rotations, and also sometimes you never can count out a Ranji captain, right? He plays well in the Indian domestic circuit. So let's
Yeah.
see. So when Riley comes and Bumrah pairs along, so provided Riley cuts the edge that Mumbai Indians was missing in the bowling attack, and Devil Brewers goes good. We know Ishan Kishan is someone who goes big when he can depend on the team. Right now, the middle order till from Ishan till Surya, the middle order has been on and off. Tilak Verma and Surya is the only batsman who's playing. Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma, Pollard, all the big guns has to start firing. So I don't know. Maybe Pollard's favorite team is yet to come. We'll see that on 21st when they meet Chennai. We'll probably get Pollard back to form. So when Pollard plays well, obviously Bravo does well. So what do you think Bravo's going to do on 21st when these two teams take on stadium?
I think he will have an important role, not just for Mumbai, not just against the match against Mumbai, but in all the matches coming up. I think he will have a very big part to play. Like as of now, we are depending on him as a like core fast bowler. This four overs is very crucial for us, and that too against Mumbai, it will be very important for us. Apart from that, like if he is given to bat up the order, it will be nice. As you can see, like Dhoni is performing on and off. If we can come before Dhoni, then I think we can have some chance of scoring 30 or 40 in 2 overs, something like that. That's what I feel about Bravo.
Uh,
Oval?
see, Bravo. See, Bravo is a guy who has my heart, and he is much younger in 2022. To be honest, in the bowling department, he has done strong, and I hope that whenever he gets the chance to bat, he fires. That's the one wording
So
for
talking
Bravo.
about what they did so far has not worked out. Let's see what they should be doing going forward. So let's speak from the opponent's point of view. Right now, Oval's going to speak for both CSK and Mumbai on what they're going to do, and Sriram's going to give his views on both. So let's not keep it too long. Let's keep it brief on what or the one or two changes, or maybe three, four, if you feel is the need they should be doing, and what the team should do to bounce back from such a disastrous start and make their way to playoff. Oval, you can go first.
See, Mumbai need to have that typical bowling lineup. because they and Chennai go with that squad which has 11 because Santner was the man who was sitting last year. He's sitting this year. So why? So these are the two teams which go just by the pick of 11 players, and none other player we can see who is matlab, top notch, right? We see in the Mumbai squad we have 20 to 23 players, but we know that these 11 gonna play. So I would say Relay comes in with Bumrah, Unadkat, three pacers. Mayank Markande comes in rather than Murugan Ashwin because leg is IPL man. Why not he? So he should be a one who should get a chance. While Chennai, hard to pick, but the openers are doing pretty well. Shivam Dubey is doing pretty well. Ambati needs to be much more strict now, and Dhoni, Jadeja, Bravo. Then comes in Theekshana, that the one who is my personal choice in terms of spinners, along with Jadeja. Adam Milne, I don't know why he's kept out. Maybe due to the short leg boundaries of some grounds and square boundaries of Brabant. Maybe he's the one who is kept out. That's why. So Deepak Char, we are all are waiting for the 21st April if he gets fit. If not, then let's see. I would rather go with Petrorius, whether it's initial over or something. But I'll go with Petrorius, Bravo, uh, Theekshana, Jadeja, and then one pacer. I would have gone with KM Asif. I don't know why team is going with Chaudhary Saab, the man from Rajasthan, because he is the one who is putting in bouncers and that hefty bowling line and length. But let's see, he's going for runs to be honest. So I think that KM Asif should be the first choice because he was in Dubai last year.
All right. So the thing is, providing you with an update on Deepak Chah's return, he is getting back for the match on 25th April, most probably. But I'm sorry to say he's missing out on CSK and my.
Shit, man.
Anyway, that provides a even balance for both the teams. So, what do you think, Sriram? Let's hear from Mumbai first, followed by Chennai.
Okay, so I would say like bring in Markinde, Mayank Markinde. Uh, I still remember the wicket he took in of Dhoni in 2018. That was a wonderful ball.
That
Like,
trap.
exactly. So I feel that no one could spin the ball that much, and if he comes into Mumbai team, I think they will have something to defend for. That's what I want to keep it short, and that's what I feel Mumbai can do, like in the terms of spinning. And in Chennai, as of now, we don't have any proper spinner. As in, like Tikshana was brought in the last match, but I don't think he can, like give his fullest potential, or we can depend on him for 4 overs, and we can't expect him to like just concede 10 or 15 runs. So you need some proper spinner. Maybe give Sai Kishore a chance, or else like some other spinner. Like I can't remember the proper names who are in bench now. Other than that, like Robin Uttapa is currently in good form, but he needs to show more intent and score as many boundaries as he can. Apart from that, the order has to start playing well.
So, talking about the things that this team should have did an auction. All right.
Hmm.
So many players missed out on auction this season. Like, let's say, was the best T28 batsman, David Malan, went unsold. Ben Stokes still remain on the docket. He comes back next year. Sam Curran and plenty of other players. I guess Sam Curran will be a man who all the teams will be competing for, provided he's a left arm pacer and a young talent. So
Absolutely.
again, Ben Stokes you cannot count out. So these are players on the market yet to be bought. So maybe if Mumbai is releasing one or two foreigners or given some money for the next year option or anything, let's say they go for Stokes, they strengthen the team's batting and bowling. Or if Chennai goes in, I don't think they're going to lose on any big bucks because all the big bucks they got and they are players which they should be retaining for. Chennai really wanted them back. So let's see what these guys have in mind. But as fans, who do you see? I mean, who do you want to see play in Chennai or Mumbai? Come on, Sriram, who do you want to see in CSK next year?
I do want to see Ben Stokes playing playing Chennai, like as in like someone like Albi Morkel or Andrew Flintoff, someone who can do both like with that much fierce. We would love to see him wearing yellow.
Talking about Alvin Walker, one of my favorite cricketers, and I still remember the knock he played for
Okay.
Chennai. Man, that mesmerizing 28. It's it
Still
still
remember.
remains in my mind, fresh as that. So, what do you say, Oval? Mumbai should go for?
Uh, it's hard to pick right now, but they would also go with Sam Curran because Chennai, Mumbai, the rivals, and why not to have switch once because Sam Curran is typing down, tweeting, and he's doing everything to get into the IPL because he is so much eagerness. We could see some eagerness from him, and also the point of Ben Stokes. I personally liked it, but I don't think so. Chennai would go for with England more of players because Chennai likes to go with South African or the New Zealander players because we have seen LB, Flintoff, Scott Tyrus, many of them, Fleming. So I don't see Chennai getting Ben Stokes, but you never know what partnership they had, Dhoni and co. If Dhoni plays next season at Rising Pune Super Giants, so we could see a bit of bond. If yes, then we can see Ben Stokes at Chennai. Otherwise, I don't hope so.
Let's see. Let's hope. Let's all pray for both these teams to get back to winning ways and bounce back. Without these two teams, playoffs is not going to be the playoffs anymore, or nor the finals. There was a saying: all the teams compete to play the finals against Mumbai or Chennai, but these two teams win the cup. Combined, they have 9 trophies, which is not a easy deal. So let's hope. Let's see if these two teams come with a great bounce back or some new IPL team wins a trophy. Anyway, it is the fans' entertainment. All the fans are eager to watch out for some good knocks played. We'll come back with a new episode on new topics. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.